Let's get into these notes with the Timeless Tarot pull and the Four of Cups. So, looking at this card, first, yes, this is a robin, and for many of us that are from the United States, this may not be a robin that is familiar to us. So we may not recognize it as what we know an American robin to look like, which is very common, and we see it all over the place. So much so that when I started getting into the worlds of birding, I noticed that a lot of people write them off along with other common birds that they see in their everyday environment, only wishing to look for and look at the birds that seemed more exotic. And while I can understand that, because sometimes when we see everything all the time, day in, day out, it can begin to lose its luster, and then we start to decline in our ability to have gratitude for what it is that we get to interact with on a daily basis. And so I feel like that's what this message is about. It's about not seeing things for what they are, because maybe they've become too common to us, and that's not the environment's issue. That's an internal or inside job. And as I'm recording this message, the moon has just dropped into the sign of Scorpio, and the sun has moved into the sign of Cancer. So these two watery signs, specifically more so Cancer, is speaking to this, what is home and what does that look like? Because what it looks like to one person, it may not look like to another. And the ways in which we have been entrained to believe what home is under the Scorpio moon probably wants some change. Because what we have at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, this cutie kestrel right here, which is common, but it's fast and you don't see it too often, because usually we're too busy looking and complaining at the stuff we can see all the time and not seeing what's in front of us now. But this is also speaking to that Scorpio moon energy, speaking to passion, speaking to a sensitivity and an awakening and an ability to focus. And so again, what is it that we are choosing to focus on? Is it something that is life-bringing and giving? Does it help us to see the beauty in where we are, or to at first make a home inside of ourselves? What would that take? What does that look like? The fire of curiosity is here, and it seeks to take something that seems very commonplace into something really magical.